Now this next point has to do with consistency, objectivity, and integrity, which is all three of our stools, or all three of the legs of our stool. And that is grading for activity. Activity is how frequently the student posts. And again, this is highly objective, and really there's no room for discussion on this in terms of whether the person does or does not do it, because the activity itself is either there or it isn't. Just as timeliness is the easiest part of grading, so is activity. Now in some rubrics this is called interaction, and some is called responses, as we've seen in the examples, but these all mean the same thing, which is that the student posts the required number of times. Discussion activity is comprised of two parts, which is the number of posts made and the quality of posts made. I'm going to deal with quality here in the next video. But in terms of number of posts made, there is some variation across the rubrics and across programs. So it's important that you know for each assignment, are they supposed to respond once or twice? And do they have to also respond on multiple days? Let's start with the easy part, which is number of posts made. That's easy to look in the gradebook. If you bring up the gradebook, you can see for here example on this student that it tells you right away they've got 1 post and 2 replies. If 2 replies is the requirement, they're good to go. There's another way to look at this, which I'll show you here in a minute. But you can tell right away if the proper number of posts are not present, then you could and should safely refer to the rubric for the maximum points earned. The number of posts sets the maximum number of points that can be earned. And remember, you're not really deducting points for student work. The student is earning points. And if they didn't submit enough reply posts, they simply did not earn enough points. So if the assignment requires 2 points or 2 reply posts and 2 reply posts are submitted, then full points may be earned if the quality is also present. If only 1 post is submitted, then the rubric indicates the maximum points that can be earned for that amount of work. So this part of grading is very objective. It's there or it isn't. In the next video, we're going to move to the most difficult part, which is grading for quality and content. So get a drink, take a little breather, and let's start the next video here in just a second.